everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Sophia Camarda if you're new, and today we are going to be unboxing and also reviewing the iPad Pro, which I am so excited to report that I am an iPad adult. The iPad is sometimes an overlooked device from Apple, but it is honestly one of the best, and I'm so happy I bought an iPad. So if you're watching this and wondering, should I get an iPad? What kind of iPad should I get? Those questions will be answered today. So the iPad that I got is the 12.9-inch iPad Pro, and it is in the color silver. This iPad is the M1 chip model, so it's about like a year old. It's the 128 gig storage. I would have liked more storage, but I actually bought this used, which is why this is kind of like a mini unboxing, because it's not new, but I do have the boxes to show you guys for the vibes. So shout out to Brian in the Discord because I got this iPad from him. And I didn't know that I needed this iPad, but I definitely did, and I freaking love it. Here's a look at the iPad, and it is really big. Like, this looks like the iPhone 37 because why is it so big? However, it has a beautiful screen. Like, when this thing is on, it is so nice. It's literally like a mini laptop, which is so freaking cute. So let's go through the boxes just so we can see how this thing comes and also the accessories. Fun fact, I have this video planned on my iPad, so just a cute little Easter egg. Here's the box that the iPad came in, which it was so nice because when this iPad was shipped to me, it was packaged as if it was new, so I still got the unboxing experience. Here's the sticker on the back just so you can see all of the specs and everything like that. The box is pretty big. It's kind of like a MacBook, but it's just very nice. The box goes off, so I'll be keeping this for my shelf. And then with the iPad, I also got the Magic Keyboard, and honestly, if you're going to be getting an iPad, you need a keyboard. It doesn't have to be this one, but this is the one that I do have. This one is really nice. It has like an adjustable stand where you could see at different angles, and the keyboard is backlit, which is really cool. But I would not buy this new because it's like $350, and that is just... So here's what the keyboard looks like. It's kind of like a dark gray, and it has this like folding mechanism, which honestly confused me at first because it only opens to like this. It's always a little bit bent. This is the most that it opens. But when you attach the iPad like so, it sits straight like this. So it's kind of like a cute little computer, which is adorable. And you can adjust the viewing angle like this, which is very cool. So this is my setup. This is how I use my iPad almost all the time. And with an iPad, you need an Apple Pencil. So here's the box. This is the 2nd generation Apple Pencil, which is what works with this type of iPad. I've had the 1st generation and I do prefer the 2nd. I feel like it's a lot lighter and easier to use. My favorite thing about it is how it snaps onto the iPad like this. And this is actually how it charges. So that's really cool how you could just stick it on like that. So this is kind of like the full iPad setup. It really is super bossy, and I just love this. And I was also gifted this nice case for the iPad too, which is like a silicone case. It's one of those folding ones where you can hold it up like on a stand kind of. This is really nice too, and you can get these off Amazon for super cheap. So that was a nice little addition. Now let's get into the review. So why did I get this iPad? I've just been slightly wanting an iPad for a few months now. They're just really cool. I don't know if you guys have seen like those digital planning videos and the what's on my iPad kind of TikToks, and they're just very aesthetic. That's kind of the appeal, at least for someone like me. I got the 12.9-inch because that's what was offered to me from my friend. I used to have the 11-inch, and I really liked the size of the 11-inch. I feel like it's easier to travel with, and it's less heavy and like bulky, because this really is like a MacBook type of feeling in your hands. However, the 12.9-inch iPad is definitely the prettiest one. It has the most beautiful display. It's so bright. You have so much room. It is literally a dream. I love this iPad. The 11-inch is a very popular size, so if you're trying to decide between those two sizes, you really can't go wrong. But I do feel like the 12.9-inch is like, it's like the iPhone Pro Max Max, the bigger the better, you know what I'm saying? Also, this iPad has the M1 chip, which is really cool because it basically is like a computer on the inside. If you're going to be getting an iPad, I highly recommend getting an iPad with at least the M1 chip in it. I feel like iPads are very versatile and they have many different uses, especially the ones with the M1 chip, because they really have some computer-like qualities. For example, one of my favorite things to do with this iPad is the Stage Manager. I can use it between my iMac and my MacBook, and the little cursor goes between the screens, and it's really nice because it's almost like an extended display, which I'm a huge fan of. I also use my iPad for scrolling. I know a lot of people like to go on TikTok. I really like my iPad for shopping like a freaking suburban mother. I also use it a ton in the kitchen because I'm always looking up recipes, and I really like having my iPad right there with me with the recipe on the screen, and it's sitting on the counter just like this, and I can read what the recipe is, and it's just so useful. I can also play music with it. I put Spotify on it, and I'll have like the screen side by side where I could do the Stage Manager, and it has the Safari with the recipe, and then it has Spotify with my music. So it's great for multitasking. I also use this iPad with the pencil. I think if you're going to get an iPad, you need the Apple Pencil. Like, you have to have it. It's really useful for taking notes, whether you're in school or you take notes for work, or you're just like, you like to write, for example, like in a journal. It is just so nice to have it digitally because writing on paper can be annoying sometimes, and having it on a display has really nice benefits. It makes it a lot quicker and it's very satisfying. I also really like to draw, so it's cool to make digital art. I do have Procreate, which is one of the apps I recommend for if you get an iPad, which I'm going to do a what's on my iPad video with like my favorite apps, so stay tuned for that. I've been experimenting with making little stickers on Procreate. I've been making like these little plant stickers, which I was thinking of maybe putting them on my website or something and selling them. I don't know. I'm just starting to get into that, and it's a cool new hobby to try out. Another random point, I feel like I have my life together because I have an iPad. Have you seen that TikTok where it's like every time I see someone with an iPad, they have their life together? Like, it's kind of true. I do feel like my life has improved because I did buy this iPad about a month ago, and I do think my life has got a little bit more together. So that is an interesting correlation. Now let's get into which iPad should you get. I personally recommend getting an iPad Pro because I really do think they're the best. I think they're worth the money. I think if you don't want to spend a lot of money, just get the 11-inch. It's actually a really nice, almost like a perfect size. So that's like the one I recommend for most people, is the 11-inch iPad. The 12.9 is beautiful and I do recommend it. I really like it, but I know that it's kind of expensive, so it may not be for everyone, especially if you're not going to be using your iPad that much. Personally, I'm using my iPad more than I thought I would. Also, the Pros do have the M1 and M2 chips, which I do recommend that you have in your iPad now and moving forward. The screen is also beautiful, and when you're buying an iPad, you're literally buying a big screen. It is a screen. You're holding a screen. So that is one of the key features of having an iPad. That's why I recommend a Pro, because they have the ProMotion displays. They're absolutely beautiful. The iPad Pros are also very powerful. They can handle a lot. It doesn't lag or anything ever. It's a very snappy device, which is very satisfying. It also has the best camera. I know a lot of people don't really use their iPad for a camera, but it does have a really good camera, and it could be good if you're making YouTube videos and you're just starting out, or even if you need like a second camera where you could just set it up and record. It could be useful, so don't sleep on the camera. Another benefit to the Pros is that they do go up to 2 terabytes in storage, so you can store a lot of stuff on your iPad as well. But if you don't want to get a Pro, I think the second best is the iPad Air, because it also comes in the M1 chip, which is really nice, and it's like half the price. It does support the Magic Keyboard, which is a bonus, and it comes in really cute colors. You can get it in like a cute purple, a cute pink. They have a starlight color. It's just super cute. The only thing is that it doesn't have the ProMotion display. The camera isn't as nice, and it only goes up to 256 gigs of storage, but it is a really good choice. If you want to get a full iPad experience, I would get the Air if you do not want to get the Pro. Next, I would recommend the iPad mini because it's just so cute. It's literally like this big and it's very portable. It comes in cute colors as well. It's also really good if you've never had an iPad before and maybe you want to like test the waters. It could be a good option because they are cheap and they're not like taking up too much space. The only thing is that it doesn't have the M1 chip and it also doesn't support a keyboard, at least the Apple ones. And in my opinion, I think it is too small for like digital planning and digital art. Lastly, I would recommend the regular iPad, which in other words, I don't really recommend it. I would get the Air over the regular iPad because it needs some updating and it doesn't come in the M1 chip yet. It's only a little bit cheaper than the Air, so I feel like the Air is the better choice. The Air has a prettier screen and it supports the 2nd generation Apple Pencil, where the iPad only supports the 1st generation, so it's just like a little behind. I know it seems weird that the iPad Air right now is better than the regular iPad, but it really is. If you go on Apple's website and compare the specs, the Air is definitely the better choice, so don't buy just the regular iPad right now. Overall, the Pro is the best. Like, I love the Pro. The iPad Pros are amazing. If you don't want to spend a lot, I recommend doing what I did and get it used. Look around, look on like Facebook Marketplace or something, and you will find good iPads on there. And I'm happy that I did that because I was a little scared. Am I going to use the iPad? Do I want to spend like $1,000 on this? Not really, like on a freaking iPad, I don't think so. But to get it used and to get it for less kind of was like, okay, I'm more comfortable with this and I'm just very satisfied. So I think if you're debating if you should get an iPad or not, I think that if you're even thinking about it, you should. It's just a matter of which one is best for you. I think iPads are really cool and a lot of fun, and they are becoming more useful now that they do have the same chip as like the MacBooks and things like that, and the iPad OS is getting slightly more advanced. It's still very behind. It's not like the Surface tablets where it's like literally a computer, but it is getting a little better, like with the Stage Manager and stuff like that. So hopefully Apple continues to make it more computer-like, but I don't think they're ever gonna make it just a MacBook on a screen. But it's getting there to the point where it's like, okay, it's not just a phone or like a big iPod. You know what I'm saying? I've had it for about a month. I use it almost every day. I bring it with me to work. It's actually such a vibe. Let me show you. This is completely irrelevant, but I just had to show you. I got this bag off Amazon and it fits the iPad 12.9 inch, and it's just so cute because I put my iPad in this bag and I bring it to work and I'm so bossy. I know that my coworkers are jealous. Anyway, that is my little unboxing slash review of the iPad Pro 12.9 inch. Let's get one last look at it. Absolutely beautiful, super bossy, in a very official, really well-rounded device. So I'm very pleasantly surprised. Thank you guys for watching. If you want more Apple content, join my Discord because we do have a lot of Apple chats. Stay tuned because I will be doing a what's on my iPad as well once I get it a little more set up. I do have some favorite apps already. I just need to make my layout a little bit more aesthetic. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Make sure you subscribe and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!